Right, everyone, WeaponCollector here. Bet you thought I wasn't coming on today, didn't you? Yeah, a little bit late setting up. So, if you're rewatching this, I always do this little bit for the new viewers or people who haven't watched these videos before. But if you're new to this channel and you like anything weapon related, you'll like this channel. You know, all of this stuff up here gets used in videos, body armor, and I make things like walking sticks and war hammers and maces and flails and all stuff like that. You know, shooting videos, body armor tests. So if you like that kind of stuff, you'll like this video. You know, you'll like my channel, you'll like my videos. These chats are normally just we just chat about anything basically. It can be weapon related, prepping related, or it can be about, you know, anything you want, whatever goes on basically, whatever we talk about. So if you ever wanted to support this channel because they fund making some of these items, there's a couple of ways you can do it. For 79p a month, so 79p every month, just once a month, you can get your name on there. You join Patreon and you donate 79p a month or $1. You get your name on there, you get some other benefits. You donate as much as you want per month. There's also affiliate links for Amazon UK, Amazon US, eBay UK, and GearBest. If you shop at those places and use my links, I get a percentage of what you spend at no extra cost to you. So if you spent like 100 quid, I may get 10 quid out of that, and it wouldn't cost you anything extra. And you can literally buy anything as long as you go to the website using my link. There's also PayPal donations if you want to do that. Some people do that. You know, I'm not fussed about that. It does help massively, but I'm not asking for it, if you know what I mean. But I might as well put it out there. Yeah, and then there's also merchandise. So this one, you get something out of it if you do these. So you can get mugs, t-shirts. I don't know how many people like these little intros, but this is the only time I ever get to say it, so I'm always going to do it. Right, I'll come over to the comments now. See who's on. I'll let you know when I can see you. Right, hang on. Things disappeared. There it is. Sometimes when you press refresh, the actual live control room thing, I don't know how many of you do live stream. There's a thing called the live control room. Sometimes when you press refresh, it disappears. Right, let's see who's on. So I'll just press play so I can see myself. Pop up chat. Turn my screen around and see it better. I'll let you know when I can see you all. Put that on to live chat. Right, so Beeben, Marcus, Zed, CJ, Krylon, Stu, John, Will. All right, everyone. Yeah, good to see you on. WS94, if some of you don't know, that's Weapons Survival 94. He's changed his name to WS94. So yeah, I'm all right. Beeben, I have got gas masks, but they're not in this room. I've got my own one, which is an M61 V2, I think, or something. You know, the one that looks like it's got the big nose. And the other one is it's not mine. It's in this house, but it's not actually mine. It's like a World War I or II warden mask. World War II warden mask. John, he says, sorry about last night. I had a pretty nasty panic attack. Now, I hope you're all right, John. Yeah, because they can be quite bad, can't they? Yeah, just have to try and stay calm with that. And, you know, if you know it's a panic attack, it's slightly easier to control. Panic attacks can be worse if you don't know they're panic attacks, if that makes sense. If you know it's a panic attack, though, you can at least have some kind of control over it. That's the only thing I really know about them. Yeah, I'm all right. Will said, good evening, Mike. Everyone, happy Easter. Yeah, happy Easter, everyone. I still haven't had an Easter egg yet. Maybe I'll have to get myself one soon for a video, otherwise it'd be too late. What if I get one Monday? How long does Easter last? Does it end at Monday? Yeah, CJ, press the like button. Yeah, that's it. Cheers, mate. Right, I'll come down and see what just everyone saying hello to each other. John said to Marcus, I'm okay. Saurus Health still selling my coin collection next week. Nervous for that. Noodle said pipe dagger, please. I have got something planned for that. Yeah, and then when I looked up a pipe dagger, that's pretty much what I'll be making. But I won't say no more than that. But yeah, something very similar to that will be coming soon. Charlie said, did you watch my video of me snapping my mates? No, I didn't, mate. You'll have to comment on something reminding me, because if you're saying here, I can't really watch it. Comment on one of my videos saying, Mike, remember you said you'd watch this video, and then I'm a lot more likely to watch it then. John said, if I get enough, may get a few things. Nice. Stu said, how did you get out of fixing the roof, Mike? Because I'm doing it Tuesday instead. That's all it is. It's postponed. Yeah. I just thought, bank holiday, I'll be on a roof in the sun with everyone around me trying to do stuff, you know, barbecuing and playing in their gardens. So I thought I'll give them a time off of me working. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, Tuesday now. Got all the stuff though. Got the felt today. I need some wood, but they'll be getting me the wood a bit later on. Yeah, Tuesday instead. That's all it was. I did get bored today though. So I made myself another walking stick or a hiking stick. Can you see it there? I'm not sure if my camera's what I'm pointing at. Let me change my so I can see there. Because I keep making like fancy ones or really big ones, I thought what I'd do, I'd make a simple one so that I'm more likely to take it out then. Because my other two, one of them's a bit too heavy duty, the one's a bit too fancy. So I've just made like a really basic one so that it wouldn't matter if I take this one out. You know, lose it or something. But if you make them too good, you end up not wanting to take them out. It's just a very simple, just a little aluminium collar on that end, and a solid bit of aluminium on that end. Was Zed not Z on? I can't remember if I saw him on or not. Oh yeah, you're right, Zed. Thank you for the very generous gift, by the way. I'm very happy with that. Yeah, I love it. You know, I do like things like that. Yeah, thank you very much, mate. Just thought I'd say thank you sort of live. Although I did do a video, didn't I? Yeah, thanks for that. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so it's up to about, I looked up how high a hiking stick should be. And they said if you have your arm out 90 degrees, you should be able to hold it like that. So it's just a rough thing. It's not finished properly yet. I just did the old burnt finish on it. Either needs oiling or varnishing now. But the thing is, I'm more likely to take that out than the bloody fancy ones. You know what I mean? You make them too fancy, as I said, you don't want to take them with you. Got a bit of a bend in it, like all the bloody wood I've got, but they don't make no difference. So I think it gives it a bit of character, don't it? Charlie said you should make and sell them. Yeah, make a company. Yeah. Oh, I've got bloody loads of things I could probably make and sell. Do you know what I mean? But getting around doing it. Shanu, you right? Yeah, good morning. It's evening here. Where do you live, Shanu? JBO, you right, mate? Dad, so glad you like it. Bit different, isn't it? Anyway, you deserve it for all the work you put into your channel. Thank you, Dad. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll tell you what, you lot do know me, and yeah, so you do know my tastes, and that is something I really like. I tell you, I may even mount this when I get around to it. When I stop playing with it, I'll tell you what, this would be good on that tactical vest somewhere, like on your mount it on that tactical vest, so you've got a good backup stabbing thing. You know what I mean? I'd say no more than that. Yeah, I love it. And the funny thing is, you've done some good things today, actually, Zed. Made me go on Todd Cutler's YouTube. And then I realised, because I kept thinking, every time I've seen pictures of Todd Cutler, I've always thought to myself, I know who that is. And then when I watched his videos today, I realised, yeah, I do know who it is, because I used to watch Scrap Heap Challenge all the time. And he's been on that, hasn't he? So as soon as, yeah, and I thought, oh, for fuck's sake, that's how I know who he is then, yeah. From Scrap Heap Challenge. So I've subbed him now as well. Yeah. I love that kind of stuff, though. John said, sadly, no, that's about the coins. Oh, any Confederate money, Marcus was saying. And what you got, are they old coins, are they? John. I'll try and read more comments up. JBO should get anything good at the boot fair today. I'm going to go Monday, mate. Monday. Channy said, from Italy, touring Juventus won the what's that, football? Cristiano Ronaldo, yeah. I'm not really into football, but congratulations. Charlie said, well, I'm serious. No, you can actually sell them and ask what people want, make it and get some money in your pocket. Yeah, you're right there. I do sell things occasionally. I sell the quivers I make. I look up there because that's where my crossbow is. I do sell things occasionally. A lot of the time it's whether I want to or not. Because I find if you have something as a hobby, if you make it into a job, you then stop enjoying it. You know what I mean? So I only really sell things when I want to, if that makes sense. But yeah, I could make things and sell it and actually make it into business, but I bet I'd start really not enjoying it then. Stu said, can't beat a good dagger. Exactly, mate. Now I've got another one to go with my favourites. Yeah, that is a fucking beauty. I bet if you used one of them in the medieval times, I bet you could get that point to come out their fucking back. I'll tell you, go right through them, couldn't you? Deadly fucking things, aren't they? Mark said to John, do you remember the TV show that was on Discovery about the auction house in Atlanta? I thought it was a great show. What one is that? Do you know what one it is, Marcus? Pasha, greetings from Ukraine. You're right. These are, I think, they were often worn at the back. Oh, nice. Yeah. I just thought it probably fit right there if you had it, like, you know what I mean. But yeah, on the back or across your back, I suppose could work. SRS said you wouldn't stop enjoying it. You'd love it. I think I'm just a bit lazy that way, mate. You're right, by the way. Right, Rich. Sorry, I missed your saying you was on. I said in the 90s we used screwdrivers as daggers. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. Mark said to me, Mike, why is it when I make a walking staff out of a brush handle, it still looks like a brush handle? You're right there, though. It does, doesn't it? That's partly why I haven't bothered doing that myself. They do, don't they? I think the bit of a bend and the knots and that gives it a bit more character, doesn't it? Never said our pipe dagger's legal. Well, I'd assume so. I've never seen anything saying. I don't know if them kind of things. Like the tri-blade dagger as a sort of ban that when it, the ones with the fullers in, they was banned for use in war situations or something, weren't they? I don't know, but they're technically not banned to make and own and that. So I'd assume a pipe dagger isn't. The easiest way to find out if something's banned is just to see if you can buy it, and if you can buy it, it's not legal. If it's if you find one place selling it, maybe nowhere else at all. If you can find things openly for sale, it's probably fine. But obviously these are, because Todd Cutler's not the kind of bloke who would be selling, legal things. Not that you're talking about that anyway, though. But you know what I mean. Will said, ever thought of making a whip? Not one for the bedroom. You know what? No, I never have thought of it. Will, really. I have made a whip years ago when I was, about 15, I think. But never really thought about doing them as like now. Oh, I'll have a think about it. Pasha said, hope Ukraine will have the same weapon laws as USA. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Stu said rondel daggers were used for assassinations. So I imagine that style was as well. Yeah, that's it. Well, I did look it up in the end. I had a look about these, yeah, and they reckoned, who was it? They said merchants and, may have been merchants and civilians, they said, carried these, mainly. And they was for, I can't remember now. But yeah. They're fucking good, because, you know, it's the old tip. I'll tell you why I like these kind of things. I said before, because they're quite fascinating, because they're only really designed for one thing, and one thing only, which makes them a bit more interesting to me. Something designed for a single purpose, or, you know, because any knife can do the majority of things, but there's not many knives that only do one thing, and one thing really well. Newell said a pipe dagger, you can also smoke out of it. Nice. I don't know if you'll be able to smoke out the one I'll be making, but yeah. Carlin said rope dart would be nice to see you make. Rope dart, potentially, I don't know, may be illegal. I don't know. There's a weird thing about them. I don't know if they fall under a certain category. There's my list. I think it is all right, though. Hang on. Let me look on my list, my handy list. No, I think they are all right, aren't they? Kusari, a weight attached to a rope. No, that's it, yeah. And then the hook knife attached to a rope, or a sickle attached to a rope. The government seem to have a problem with weapons attached to ropes. Fuck's sake, freak shows, isn't there? But I reckon they probably are. Yeah, I reckon I could make some of them, Krylon. I'd have to just look in to make sure it was all right first. So, Fennec Fox, do you have a shotgun or firearm certificate? No. Now, all of my stuff is legal without licenses. I don't know what country you're from, mate. If you was I'm only wondering because if you was in the UK, you might know. Any shotguns in this country and have to be in safe, don't they? So, yeah. No, all my stuff is. You know, I do have things that shoot, like crossbows and air rifles and stuff like that. But no, I've never bothered with any of them. It's too much bother for me. I don't want to be dealing with the police, basically. My life's a lot easier without that. Yeah. And I just, you know, and it's a lot of money. I probably wouldn't be able to afford to keep shooting them anyway. And not he said, I've been the assassins. They've been the assassin's choice of weapon for centuries. That's it, innit, then? That's what makes them interesting. Yeah, fucking lovely that is, I tell you. And I've been on Todd Cutler's website now and subscribed to him on YouTube. So you found me a new person to watch as well. Because I've been aware of him before because you lot had mentioned him, but I didn't really know anything about him. Charlie said, do you own a switchblade? No, I ain't got none of them. They may be making those illegal soon to own. You can own them at the minute, but you technically can't import, export, buy or sell. But you can happen to have had them before the ban happened. But I don't have any. Because you either had to get them off of someone, sort of illegally if you did, or you had to have one before, and so I've never had one. Will said I carry my pen on a lanyard. Does that count? Could do. What, like this? I ain't got my fucking pen. No, oh no, this isn't a lanyard, is it? This is that's a neck carrier. The only thing is that thing's a bit too bloody tight. Lone Star said to me, I made the stream. Oh, that's good. Good to see you on, mate. Roland said, yeah, it's the rope that's the problem. Yeah, it seems like it, doesn't it? Yeah. Seems like it's the rope they don't like. SOS Power said, you could probably get a shotgun certificate if you wanted to. Not too hard, even even if you've been naughty in the past. Yeah, well, I've got a cousin who's got one, and yeah, he lives in a flat, you know, so it's not like you need any land, is it? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know, you know, big, interesting, good thing to do, but don't know, just I probably wouldn't be able to even afford to buy the guns at the minute. You know what I mean? If I did have the, you know, buy the shotguns. Richard said, I think those type of daggers were meant to be stabbed in between the collarbone and enter the heart. Yeah, and I bet that would. I bet that'd slip in easy. Lone Star, what is that Bowie under the AR? That's my machete Bowie that I made myself. I can show you it in a minute if you want, if you ask. Pasha said, I used to make knives from high carbon steel saws. Tough stuff, very sharp blade. Good for any kind of work. Hunters love them for lightweight and sharp blade. Yeah, I bet they was very nice. Then he said Todd does some really cool stuff, doesn't he? Plus he does really interesting videos as well. Yeah, he seems like a decent bloke as well, don't he? Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you sort of introduced that to me. SOS Pass, it costs about 80 quid at the moment for a grant, but it lasts 5 years. Other than that, you just need the cabinet. That's 150 quid. Yeah, cheers, mate. T2, you're right. You don't need to buy a gun if you don't want to, just a cabinet in case you do buy one at some point. Actually, that's a good point. Yeah, so you could get the certificate and get the safe. So you've a bit like I did with my driving license. I got my driving license while I had the money to get a driving license, but I don't actually have a car. But so I can get the car when I want it though. So yeah, I could get the shotgun at a later date when I wanted. Yeah, I'll get you now. Mark said to Lone Star, pleased to meet you, buddy. And he's from Manchester. I think Lone Star. Where did you say you was from, Lone Star, in America? Oh, Texas. Oh, yeah. They said Richard Weapons with the armpit was another target as well, but you'd think they'd stick them anywhere in the chest, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I got a cousin, Sam, who got a shotgun certificate and whatever you'd need for I think he's got a 30 foot-pound air rifle as well now. He uses them for pest control and that. I said, is that a SPAS 12 on the wall? Can you show it and say something about the gun? I won't bother getting that one down because it's just a BB gun, that one, so it's a bit it's not really worth getting down that. The M4 and the SPAS 12 are BB guns because the only way I could get anything that looked like those, that was the only realistic cheap option. DIAC of either of them two would be over probably £2,000 easily, I reckon. And whether you'd even get one or not. But yeah, that is a SPAS 12, but it's a BB gun version, so it's probably not worth getting down. Lone Star said, you got a video on it. I'll go back and watch it. Mark said, pleased to meet you too, man. Love how the ocean doesn't stop our weapon collector preparedness screening. That's it, innit? Lone Star, what was you saying about video? Video on what? Oh, the machete Bowie. Was that what you was on? I can get it now. It was just, I like to wait until the comments are a bit, when the comments are, when I've caught up with the comments, I don't mind getting it down then. That was all. So it was made from a machete, basically, that handle snapped off. So I reground it, put an aluminium guard on it, oak handles, and then afterwards I put on it, let me see if I can show you. Oh yeah, you can see it fine anyway. It's WC, and then 2018 with a Kydex sheath. It's quite nice, really. You know, good for homemade. John, you filmed it? Oh, what, on your coins? You filmed a video on your coins, did you? Notice I said to Marcus, oh yeah, weapon collector, that's it, the Bowie. Yeah, I don't mind. At the time, I didn't want to get it down straight away because I was trying to catch up with the comments, but Will said I have a shotgun tape in my bedroom, but I don't have a shotgun. Good for locking up my laptop, air gun, knives, and other valuables. Yeah, that's a good point, actually, Will. Yeah. John said chocolate soda, and it's a diet. Oh, the chocolate soda is a diet, yeah. Has everyone been liking the stream, by the way? It helps it get shared a bit, I think, and you're more likely to see the future ones then if you like them. Lone Star said, that's awesome, man. You did a good job. Came out looking really good. I thought it might have been a Linda or something because of how good a job you did on the handle. Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, I'm going to do more on these because I'll tell you, I'm well happy with this. I'll probably do one with a more of a curved swedge. Is that you call it that bit? Can't be call it now, but yeah, I made that was machete Bowie, I'll call it. Carlin said, if you can find sidewalk ice scraper, those can be sharpened pretty well for stubborn ice. Yeah, chocolate soda. I don't know what to think of that, John. That sounds very weird. But I said, in post-Soviet space, there is some kind of a cult of prison make knives. You should find some pictures on the net. You'd like it. Oh, I've seen all the the prison shank kind of stuff. Yeah, very interesting, bizarre stuff in it. The stuff they come up with. Like I said to Marcus Lowell, let me put it this way: when people ask what country I'm from, I say Texas. I said prisoners make nice knives in prison workshops. T2 said he's thumbs up. Cheers, mate. Yeah, all helps. Seems to get them spread a bit more, I've noticed. Don said it would be great if it wasn't diet. Mark said loans are, yeah. I always say that some states are like countries in their own right. He said peanut butter soda, more up Mike Street. That sounds, well, I don't know. I like peanut butter, but yeah, peanut butter soda, I don't know. Not really into my fizzy drinks unless they're alcoholic. Oh, yes, I've just remembered, right? Anyone who's joining in that film club thing that I'm doing, don't forget by Sunday you've got to watch the film Leon so we can talk about it. Don't talk about it in here though. All right, Peach. So watch Leon before Sunday. And then we'll discuss it, just have a chat, and then I'll do the other one. Do another one next week after that. And I probably might do a premiere chat for that, so we can chat for like 10 minutes while the video's playing. And also, someone has messaged me on here, can't remember his name, I mentioned it yesterday, who's selling a load of knives. And I noticed there's things like, he's selling like over £1,000, £2.5 worth of knives from his collection. But there's stuff in there like Rambo knives. If anyone's interested, let me know. Yeah, but you got to watch it again, Zed. What, have you watched it this week? I've watched it before. I've watched it about 10 times. Got to rewatch it for the video, unless you've watched it this week. John said I'm going to stab this fucking can of horrible things it has put me through. I said to Marcus, in my country, same thing. It's great. I think different people, different possibilities. That's it. Pete said, nice present that you got. Cheers, Pete. It's lovely, isn't it? Lone Star said to me, I always find myself on the English channels for bushcraft and cutlery because you guys take our blades as seriously as we take our guns. Yeah, exactly. That's true. That's true. Juice, it's funny that some states in America are bigger than the UK. Exactly. We also said the Rambo knife would be great for the collection. Sadly, I can't afford to buy any of them. But if anyone wants to know, there was about 100 knives on there. I think they look like loads. If you want to know, let me know and I'll read some out to you. But there did seem to be some knives on there that I thought some of you lot might be interested in. Right, so he's got some. You ever heard of Posh Land knives, Damascus Crambit? He's got a Condor Cookery, Basic Mora knife, Miguel Nieto knives, Jack Pike, some Elemental knives, United Cutlery M48 Tactical Camp Hawk, Perfect Point knives, Tac Force knives, a load of unbranded things like the Rambo 4 machete, Dundee style Bowie, Ranger Bowie. There's loads on there. Golan knives, 𝐊𝐤 knives, the Expendables Legionnaire, the Expendables Double Shadow. A load of Anglo Arms stuff, some M-Tech stuff, some Gerber stuff. I can give you the details if you want. I can't buy any of them because I ain't got the money. Pete said we both have a Todd Cutler dagger now. We'll have to do some bottle cutting with it very soon. Yeah, or bottle stabbing anyway. Yeah, that's a fucking beauty, that is, I tell you. T2 said 7 hours detecting and digging in only 3 half silvers, 2 shillings, and 1 sixpence. Was knackered. Loads of lead and iron. Don't take up metal detecting. That's sake. That still sounds alright to me. JDR Survivor, that's my twin brother was on. Rare to see Malcolm. If you don't know, there's my brother there. I might as well just write it. Oh, fuck's sake, I always fucking fuck it up. Lone Star said to me, Leon is a very good movie. I'm looking forward to that. Do one on Way of the Gun sometime. That ending gun battle is up there with Heat, if you ask me. Yeah. Yeah. I'll have to that'll probably come along. I ain't actually got that at the minute, but I could get it easy enough. Pete said, how does it fit in the reverse grip, Mike? Even more power and get generated that way. What's reverse grip like that? The handle is quite slim on this. I notice it's probably, to get a decent grip on it, holding it like that, that's probably not a traditional grip. But I notice if you hold it like that, you can get a real fucking decent grip on this. Because the handle is quite small. Fencing grip is a bit too small. Yeah, if I hold it like that, that's perfectly sort of locked in like that. 𝐻 sent me that today, Matt. Lone Star said to Malk, I just subbed him. Anything survival on off the grid related, I'm a total sucker for. I said, do you know about Finnish knives, or also the 𝐿𝐻𝐄𝐄? I bet in my country it's called a finker, which translates to Finnish make. Kind of cult as Yakut knives. Yeah, I know what they are, Pasha. Yeah. I haven't got one though. JDR said I was flicking through and saw you was live, so I thought I'd join in for once. Yeah, good to see you on, Matt. JDR said, nice of him, nice knife. Yeah, Todd Cutler one. Homestar said to Malk, I just subbed you the other day too. Uncle told me about your channel when we were chatting on Weapons Stuff channel. Oh yeah, I forgot I mentioned that. Yeah. 𝐻 said to T2, this is part 1. I've never done any detecting, but once while I was digging in the garden, I found a rotten leather pouch, half a dozen Victorian gold guineas. That's good. The only things I've ever dug up in our garden was weird shit like knives and kitchen knives and stuff like that. JBO said that's a beautiful dagger. It is, isn't it? It's lovely. The only thing is, the hand smell of like steel where I've been holding bare steel. And JDR as well, if you don't know, does videos. Go and click on his channel. Pete said, be sure to oil the blade now and again. All his knives are carbon steel. All right, will do, mate. And it was part two. My first reaction, of course, was to run indoors and tell the picture of a girlfriend I had at the time. And I remembered while I was digging in the garden. Should have fucking known that was coming up for a joke. Or is there a part three? Don said I fucked up filming, so I missed all but stabbing it. Must have set him out. He didn't realise he'd come in. Yeah, Pasha, the Pucos, or however you say it, they're a bit like Moras, aren't they? Mora knives. Noodle said all knives should be carbon steel. Pete said, BRB, got to go and get a shower. One bad thing about the heat you're getting, got to wash it even more. Yeah, that's it. No part three, lol. I thought maybe that was going somewhere else for a second there. Don said I was pussyfooting it and the tram team wrecked it. What video was you doing? Is it one of the challenges that are going on at the minute? Oh, God. 𝐲𝐽 said to Mark, you were one of the first channels I subbed 2 years ago, made most of the traps you made in the garden. Much to the annoyance of the missus. Fuck's sake. Yeah, Mark's into traps more than me. I'm not really into traps. I'm more sort of weapon collecting and making. But Mark used to be into weapons, didn't you? Just as much as me. Probably still is, but don't do videos on it. Don said now it was tasting chocolate soda shit. Oh. What, and then stabbing the bottle? Yeah, Zon, but better watch his back. Exactly, Peach. Lone Star said to me, I can see you guys heading to Winchester for the bladed and blunt weapons if the shit ever hits the fan. The Winchester, sorry. Yeah, that's from Shaun of the Dead, innit? I hope I can join you guys for a pint if it ever does. Yeah, nice one, mate. Yeah, we'll see you there. We'll keep you a nice cold pint ready. Gonna get out a hand wipe thing. Hands smell of fucking metal now. Also, I think I've wiped it in my eyes a bit. I don't know if it's got a bit of oil on it or something. Gradually getting like black on my hands. Like I said, thanks, buddy. This is the Lone Star. We'll need all the help we can get. Yeah, see you over when it comes. What's everyone been doing today? I've not really done a lot. I made that walking stick, but that was literally like 45 minutes of my day. T2 said, Zed, I need part 3. He said they want none. He ended it there. That was it. That was one of Zed's jokes. He does that. He tricks me every fucking time. I think it's a serious. I did genuinely think it was serious at first. And he said he wanted to send me a package. I said, it's not going to be your joke book, is it? And he said, no, that's a closely guarded secret, that is. Pasha said the noodles, not agree. Carbon steel is good, but it's like glass. I mean, it's good for cutting and even shaving, but it can be broken with a twist. Then as he said, they are sent out oiled. Yeah, I got most of it off, but it seems to, because I'm sort of playing with it, it's gradually coming off of my hands. Not a good idea for any streaming. I end up wiping my eye. Those I said to Marcus, I was joking with Collector and Weapons and stuff about how we all need to get together from our different nations to create a libertarian mother base out in international waters. Yeah. Now that sounds a bit like Metal Gear, that does, but yeah, exactly. That would be very good. ADR said to Marcus, got any rats lately? I need to check my traps later. Don't forget to get your merchandise. Does everyone like the stream, by the way? How many likes is there in that? How many viewers have we got on now and likes at the minute? And don't forget to like, because you're more likely to get sent the videos then at a later date. Although I do suspect that's bullshit. YouTube reckon all the likes and that benefits, but I've noticed, and they reckon if you don't watch people's videos, you don't get sent the videos. But I've got a subscriber that I haven't watched any of their videos for at least 3 or 4 years, and I still get sent every one of their videos. And I haven't watched their videos for about 5 years. So that's bollocks for a start. But I think it always is. I have noticed, though, since people have been liking my videos more. Come on, 19 watching, only 18 likes. Come on. There's one more person if there's 19 on. Since I've been getting more likes, I have been getting more views. Fashion said that. I said Lone Star true, mate. JGR no mount. Super bloody wary lol. Oh, what the rats? Yeah. Cheers, Zed. JBO said to John, sub, mate. That ice cutting video, that knife you used first, really nice. Yeah, it's fucking smashing them blocks of ice up with that knife. That goes to show that must be a good knife to be able to go, you know, hold up to that. Londinium Armory, right, mate? He said, just saw the live stream. Thought I'd pop in and say hi to you all. Oh, cheers, mate. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, just having a general chat at the minute. I don't even know what we're talking about at the minute. Not a lot. Weapons and stuff, so you're right there. And by the way, if anyone ever wants me to give them a sub because you've got a channel you think I would like, let me know. But sometimes I don't know that people do videos, you know what I mean? So if you ever think you've got videos I would like, say to me, Mike, you want to sub me? I'll do videos I think you'd like, and I'll sub you. I'm always up for that. I don't think that's a bad thing. Gareth, you right, mate? Weapons stuff he's in. No Star said to me, figuring out YouTube's algorithm is like figuring out women. Yeah, good luck unless you make them see dollar signs. Well, I think that's the true trick to it, isn't it? Money. And because I don't have any ads because they've demonetized me and I've appealed and they won't let me have them. Yeah, that's that. John said it's a mossy oak Bowie to JBO. Richard, I might do some forging tomorrow. It depends if folks are out in their garden. Yeah, I see. I can understand that, Rich. TJ saying hello to Matt. Londinium said, yeah, just relaxing finally for the evening, tired out. What you been doing today, then? You had a busy day today, have you? I ain't really been doing a lot. John said, I just got done editing in ye old print. I made it clear, my honest opinion. First sip was good, went downhill fast. Yeah, we can do a subfest, Marcus. I'm always up for a subfest. I just need to know what people are. People's channels. Now, that's the thing. I get quite a few people who are in these chats who I probably would watch, but I'm unaware of your videos. Weapons I've said will go, but if anyone else in this chat wants to advertise their channels, feel free. I'm up for that. You know, just say, you know, do you want to sub me? I do videos on this, that, and that. Let people know what you do. Yeah, feel free. Sometimes we'll go make a decaf and sit down properly to watch. Maybe I was saying later, Liam. Will said, make your own ads, Mike. Fuck the system. Well, I sort of do. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I sort of do that. Yeah, I want me. Yeah, it says message retracted. Londonian said Liam is making a decaf. Good to see you, me as well. Yes, yeah, sub to me if you like Sauce Smith and 𝐊𝐲 test card. I've just subbed you, mate. I'll try not to go out too much over the bank holidays. We get hordes of bloody grockles turning up around here, being loud and making a mess. No, he ain't been censored, Marcus. Actually, I could do this. Mark said, and I didn't think it worked, so I deleted it. Mark was asking Zed if he's in Cornwall. So I said to me, my uploads right now are very random. I've just subbed you as well, mate, actually. I think I'm currently apprenticing to become a certified AK Smith. Once I'm done, I plan to do build tutorials and general gunpoint. Now that would be very good. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, that's something to look forward to. Dad was saying no Dorset. Rocket, you right, mate? Like I said, Lone Star, that'd be good. A lot of vets are doing smithing on the GI Bill, I heard. Yeah, that'd be very interesting, Lone Star. I'd like to see that when that comes. Yeah, I've subbed you now. JDR saying, hello, Droogie. Yeah, nice. I thought I'd make you a moderator, Mount, then you don't need to worry about any censorship then. Well, as I've said, I'm full, was designated driver for a family meal, but meant all the food was bought for me. It's good, isn't it? That's what I would do that if it was yeah. Rocket said hi, JDR. Right, I'll just pick the knife up again and then I get the oily hands again. Good job I kept the cloth. I've chucked it over there now. Chuck it out of reach. JBO said the Londinium just subbed. That's an odd style of cutting with the infantry sabre. Just thought very subtle compared to cutting with a katana. Now, I'll have to watch some of them later. Marcus said to Zed, I go to River Cottage quite a lot. JDR said, oh, there's a spanner next to my name now. Yeah, and you can delete comments now. I'll tell you what, you can now remove comments, put users in timeout, ban people. Yeah. Don't start said the weapons and stuff. There's a thickening in Texas. I can, as a thickening Texan, I can concur that half the time a free meal is all. Hang on, where's it gone? All that matters. Dieter, my mate, always tells me that a wildcat a few years back when he was out lamping. Anyone ever encountered anything similar? He has never changed his story. I actually believe him. I've never seen anything like that, but I believe it. Yeah, I think because that's definitely something that really could be real, couldn't it? Yeah, Yeah, I totally believe there's big cats out there. Granted, I've done some hard work for a free meal. It said once I do the Fulton, I might try the Mind Sword from Hawk the Slayer or Martin's Sword from the Red Wall book series. I've got a crossguard done, which would work for both swords. That sounds good, Rich. You know me, I like all your stuff. Very heavy duty stuff. Ed said to Marcus, no idea where that is. I didn't watch the series much. Marcus said to me, oh, I see. You wouldn't make me a moderator a few weeks ago. I can't say anything. Pasha, have to go. Have a nice day. See you later, Pasha. Brotherly love. Yeah, that's it. Preferential treatment. Well, I just thought it'd be a bit rare if Mount did accidentally get censored by another mod. Your own twin brother. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I thought that would give him the same powers as the moderators. Londinium to the JBO. I mainly work from Donald McBain's source, but I'm a member of 𝐶𝐫𝐴𝐬𝐬 Gladiatoria. Matt Easton is my teacher. So I do traditional British sabre styles from Hutton and Waite as well. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Said not the typical twins. I could sense him. He was asking for it. He was asking to be a mod, so I just did it. But he was sending out mind, you know. Yeah, good night, Pasha, or good morning, as you said. I don't know what time it is there, but or is it later where you are? As it shouldn't be that much different, should it? Saying that, was that even today's stream? I was asking Marcus if he's in England, and he said yes, Manchester. Don't forget to watch Leon if anyone's new back on for the film club. Whether you've seen it or not, you've got to have watched it recently. I've seen it, obviously. So it's fresh in your mind, so you can discuss bits of it. Funny thing is, I'm pretty sure most of the people who asked for the film club haven't even watched the video yet or even commented on it. Ah, well. Lone Star said, I dig that weapon wall. How did you hang those guns on the wall? I need to make one. So that board is held on with about 14 or 16 I think they're 4 or 6 inch bolts just to make sure that fucking thing never falls off. And then the actual guns are held on with these. Now, I wouldn't recommend, you'd probably want to cover them in tape if you didn't want your guns damaged. But cup hooks, like these square hooks, you can't really see them. So are you Mozart, man? Who's that to me? What music? Mozart? I don't know. I've heard some Mozart before. Londinium said I haven't seen it. I watched Leon. I'm sure you'll like it. He said, mind you, I once went out with a girl who was a twin. I didn't have any trouble telling them apart though. Susie painted her nails black. Pete had a dick. Oh, fuck's sake. You know me. You quoted fucking Once Upon a Time in the West to me before and I couldn't remember Leon. Liam. I'm calling you Leon now. And I couldn't bloody remember. Oh, I could never remember any fucking quotes from anything. Even if I just watched it, I probably wouldn't. Londinium said, what's at the top of the weapons display? Is it a cover or a spear or something? Ah, it's a green. It sort of is a cover. It's a green screen, so I can green screen in front of that if I want. But it's also a cover in case I have to have like workmen in here or something. Although it's all legal, sometimes sort of scares people a bit. You know what I mean? Because they don't know what it is. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They see it and they don't shit themselves half the time. Some people do, you know, or they might do. So yeah, so I can cover it if I have to. It's a line from Leon. Like, I'm doing something. I want to watch it. Yes, very good. Yeah, very, very good. Yeah, and then if you do Londinium on Sunday, join my film club, and you can talk to me about it. But even if you're the only one that actually watches it and talks to me about it, that will make my day. Because I think with the last film club, only one person actually watched it. Right, hang on. Right, where am I? Rocket said I like Beethoven myself. Marcus had to read that twice. And so I said to Marcus, it sucks that we always find the like-minded a world apart. WeaponCollector, I'll have to try that, mate. And then, I thought it was a long spear under it. I have got some spears. They're all in the loft at the minute. Yeah, it was just a green screen. I had a situation where I thought I might have to cover them up. So what it meant was I could take the 2 crossbows down, or the 3 crossbows, put the screen down, and then I could have like workmen in here and they don't see it. And you know, because if I'm not in here to explain to them or something what it all is, people just see guns and they're like, you know what I mean? Just having a look at your thing now, Leon. Like I said, loans are very true. Funny thing is, I've been in most of the states, but never been to Texas. As I said to me, your wall looks like something Leon would approve of. I think he would, wouldn't he? Yeah, we've always had sort of gun walls, me and Matt. That's probably the best one I've ever done. And then a workman will roll it up one day and see your arsenal. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Luckily, that's very, very rare. I have done a green screen video in front of that once. I did it with the I'm getting a bit fucking the parody video. I can't think what it was. Granted, Tubi is an app where you can watch 3 full-length movies for free. Nice. My phone is freezing. I'll end up doing it on here in a minute. So what's everyone got planned tomorrow? Got anything planned? Lone Star said to Londinium. A buddy of mine ordered AK parts to build one time. FedEx sent to the wrong house. The homeowner freaked out thinking it was illegal and called the cops. Yeah, I bet they would. That's what I mean. People who don't know, they sort of shit themselves, and they, you know. Luckily, when I had the police here last time, one of them sort of knew a lot about guns and really did me a favour because he just sort of went through them all. Yeah, you know. When they don't know, they sort of well, half the time they shit their pants and take them all, you know, and then you have to wait for fucking months to get them all back. Marcus said to Zed, sorry, I lost track, mate. River Cottage is near Bridport. I thought you were Cornish when you said Grockles. Zed said you should put the stiletto on the display and you won't keep playing with it and getting oily. Well, I've already been eyeing up a place. I haven't decided yet, though. Oh, you know where that would fit perfectly, don't you? Where I wanted to replace something anyway. Up the top, get rid of that little torch, put it there. What do you reckon? Bit high, but Lone Star said the cops ended up delivering his kit to him. Fuck's sake. Dad doing his OIC again. That none of us knew what it meant until he said, "Read it out now." Yeah, first class courier service. Yeah, exactly. Kylon said a cookout with the family tomorrow. Nice, that sounds good. What day is it? I don't know. Is it Sunday tomorrow? I'll probably be cooking Sunday dinner, and then Monday I'm going to go to that car boot sale. Weapons, I've said, could you put the dagger diagonally under the M6? I think I could. The only thing is the thingy's there, and the Bowie's there. The machete Bowie goes here. I'll put that back. But yeah, it could go sort of behind that sort of thing. Just sending you. Right, that'll do. I've just sent you a quick thing, Liam, just so you knew I'd read your message. T2 said, my mate worked in a garage years back and it got raided and the false reception wall was taken down. And oh dear, the bloody arsenal. Fuck's sake. I bet I was gutted whoever had that fucking found. Lone Sausage, when are you doing the Leon stream or a video? It'll be a sort of live stream. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do a thing called a premiere. Liam, a premiere. So when you see the video, join the premiere, and that premiere will have a live chat like this. But instead of you being able to see me, it'll be the video. So it'll be like a video with a live chat on it while that video plays. So we can do it that way. And it'll be sometime Sunday. I'm going to watch the video. I'll watch Leon maybe, yeah, tomorrow. I'll watch it tomorrow morning. And then afterwards, I'll do the video so it's fresh in my mind. Exit said he'll be going hunting tomorrow for Easter eggs. Nice. Yeah, I need to get an Easter egg. Liam saying he just replied. I did read that, Liam. And then T2 was saying he no, yes it was. Oh, Marcus was saying Scousers, no doubt. That's an hour and 10 minutes gone quite quick, isn't it? As I said, that sounds awesome. I'm going to make sure and tune in. I have to watch it tonight to jog my memory on it as well. I watched it the first time about 6 months back and enjoyed it. Oh, so you watched it reasonably recently then? I must have seen Leon quite a few times, but I haven't actually watched it for at least 5 or 6 years, probably, maybe more. So I need to definitely watch it to have a recap. Yeah, so a couple of people mentioned doing like a film club. So I've finally done it now. So yeah, I'll pick the film each week. There'll be a poll. So next week's film will be a sci-fi, and there'll be a poll on this video, not the one I'm doing now, but for Leon, a poll where you pick the category for the one after. So it might be a gangster film, comedy. That only 3 people did the poll on the last video, and that was me or 4 people. And I think they was me, Liam, possibly Peach. That was it. I have to go back and check that, but at the time only 4 people had done it. Mark said Leon was the guy from Ronin, wasn't it? The French boat. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. What's his name? Oh, Jean Reno, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, good actor he is. As I said, I always seen cultural references to it, and always forgot to watch it. One night I caught the very beginning on TV. I was like, oh, snap. Yeah, it's a really good film, though, isn't it? Yeah, people who haven't watched it, Londinium Army. Yeah, I think you'd really like Leon. One of those, I don't think it really dates either, you know. Lone Star said, where do the polls take place? Well, they're on the video. What you should get, I don't know how you do it on a phone, someone would have to tell me. But on a computer, if you put the cursor on the video, in the corner, a circle with an exclamation mark will pop up. Click that, and that's where the poll is. I think the problem was on the last video, I didn't mention the poll till the very end of the video, and so obviously people didn't watch it all. Killing Zoe. Now that's a good film, Gareth. I've not seen that for fucking God knows how long, but that's good. I've only got that on VHS, but I did get tempted to watch that. Yeah. Yeah, Killing Zoe. Is that written by Quentin Tarantino? But he's not directed it, did he? Or is it someone else? But that's a good film, that. Yeah, I've not seen that for years. Exit, yeah, Brazil, Terry Gilliam's that the one? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that might come up one day. Lone Star, your comment was hidden then because of the link in it. Not the link. I don't know why that was hidden then. I've shown it anyway. Richard said, Londinium Armory. Have any book recommendations for learning one-handed sword techniques? Mark said to me, has Mark, the moderator, gone? Can't see him when I do that. Maybe he's not on now then. If he's not on now. Yeah, it still comes up on mine. Yeah, no, it should still be then. Yeah. Don't know, Marcus. That come up when I did it. You're not putting a space or anything, are you? I just did at JJR. Yeah, come up. Who knows? It should still work though. Londinians, I'll just put Leon on now. I'm watching it right now. It's called Leon the Professional. That's it. Yeah, in America they call it Leon the Professional. Yeah, like I think the French version and like the English version, it's just Leon with a tiny. No, don't say the Professional anywhere. But yeah, the Americans call it the Professional. But yeah, that's it. That's it, Londinian. T2 said my other half got me an Easter egg present, and I gave it to me today. I told her I don't want an egg. She's got me a 1 litre bottle of JD. Well impressed. Got her something nice now. Yeah, that sounds brilliant, mate. Yeah. Better than a bit of chocolate, isn't it? That's strange, Marcus. Let me just test it quickly. At JJR, click it. Oh yeah, but if I press enter, it doesn't work. Oh no, it did. I don't know then. Maybe he's not on. Let me go to the top, go to participants. Gareth, Londinium, Lone Star, Marcus, Richard, T2, weapons and stuff. That's all that's on. So maybe that's why I don't think he's on now. Weapons, I've said, doesn't the American release cut out a lot of the stuff with young Natalie Portman? It might do. I know there was a bit of sort of controversy if you want to look at it the wrong way, because I've never looked at that film like that. Not saying you do, but there are critics or who like to raise potential things that aren't really there, I think, don't they? So after I said that, I did think, oh, there's a bit of risky. Well, it's not risky stuff in it, only if you think it is, but it's not. JBO said, have you had any chance to weapons and stuff? Have you had any chance for any more sparring? Really enjoyed the last video. Richard said, thanks, Londinium. We're looking at buying it. Oh, you recommended him a book, did you? The Expert Swordsman Companion. I recommend the book highly. Nice. That's good of you. Yeah, I think you two would enjoy each other's videos. Z said John Reno was in that awful Godzilla film. I've never seen that one, and I probably never will. Some of them new Godzillas look good, though. Londinium said to Richard, I also rate Bolognese Swordsman Morozo very highly, and Alfred Hutton's book is also good. Yeah, it never occurred to me when I first watched it, but I've read it upset a lot of people. Hopefully at some point there are videos of me being smacked while a riot are being filmed. Yeah. Started. What's your favourite Tarantino movie? Mine's probably Death Proof. Yeah, I love Death Proof. Stuntman Mike. Yeah. As for the controversy in Leon, it's entirely perspective based. Exactly, innit? Exactly. I also saw him as a surrogate brother to her. That's how I always saw it. Yeah, surrogate brother or a father. There's nothing sexual in it in the slightest. It's bollocks when people come out of that. But yeah, favorite Tarantino film. Oh yeah, this is my favorite Tarantino film. I watched it when I got this. I watched it 2 times in a row, back to back, straight away. Watched it and I watched it again. Hateful Eight. I've been waiting for him to do a proper good Western for years. But Django Unchained was okay, but that's a proper Western. Hateful Eight. I'm a big fan of Westerns. Iron Man, you're right, mate. But I like nearly all the Quentin Tarantino films. Well, in fact, I do. I like all the Quentin Tarantino films. Iron Man said, Mike, against zombies, would you rather a pistol with lots of ammo or a belt-fed machine gun? Pistol with lots of ammo, I think. Yeah. Exactly. Well, it did, yeah. 6 hours, yeah. Exactly. Iron Man, I read that one, didn't I? Marcus said to Zed, sat through Godzilla when I took my kids to see it when it came out. Don't bother watching it, it's crap. It even upset the original Godzilla studio, banned them from calling their monster Godzilla and the other media. Fuck's sake. Yeah. I must admit, I enjoyed it enough though that I could do it, Liam. Lone Star said to me, yeah, honestly, I hope he keeps the Western thing going. I also hope he keeps casting Kurt Russell. Well, you got some things in common with me there, Lone Star, because I also love Kurt Russell. Yeah, he's one of my favourite actors for sure, definitely. Yeah, Marcus, yeah, Kurt's brilliant in The Thing. All of the things Kurt Russell is in John Carpenter stuff is brilliant. Yeah. Some fucking really good cult classics Kurt Russell's been in. Yeah. Liam knows I'm a big fan of The Thing. But yeah, The Hateful Eight, I find it's quite an unusual Western because majority of it is, at least 3/4 of it is spent in one single room, isn't it? But it's one of those that it's a long film, but I found it could have been even longer, and I still wouldn't have got bored. I just find it fascinating, very good. Yeah, Rocket the Thing is a classic, isn't it? Richard said, "Thanks for the recommendations. I want to get a little better at with my swords, so when I start forging them, I can do better demos on them." Noodles, yeah, Big Trouble in Little China, another classic. Marcus said that and Big Trouble. I also like how Kurt doesn't take any shit from Hollywood or interviews. I've never seen him do any interviews, but is he like that? Is he? Yeah, that's good. I can imagine him being like that. Iron Man, Assault on Precinct 13. I love that, and I would refuse to watch that fucking shitty remake. Yeah, Assault on Precinct 13 is one of my favourite films. I've seen everything John Carpenter. Well, there's one thing I've not seen. Two. There's 2 things I've not seen of John Carpenter's. That's the Elvis film and his because I'm just not interested in that. And that's Kurt Russell as well, isn't it? I think. And There's a thing. There's a TV movie John Carpenter did called "Somebody's Watching Me" or "Someone's Watching Me." That's the only two John Carpenter things I've not watched. I've watched every single thing John Carpenter's done. Where am I? Yeah, Marcus, I agree with you there. The sort of prequel sequel to the thing was okay, wasn't it? It wasn't brilliant. Certainly wasn't better. It didn't add nothing, but it was okay, wasn't it? Didn't really need to be made, but it was okay. Then he said the two Kill Bill films are bloody good. Yes, yeah, I love them as well. They're really good. There's a lot of because what I like the things about Kill Bill, why they're good, is that was Quentin Tarantino, and things like this. Quentin Tarantino takes a lot of the people would say it's ripping others off, but it's not. He takes all the bits from the films he loves, from the directors he loves, and sort of remakes them into other films. So why I tend to like Quentin Tarantino's films is nearly all the films he likes, I like. So you get to see really good films that have a lot of influence from your favourite films as well. Yeah. Kill Bill's got loads of really good sort of references and bits from other films. Lone said to me and Marcus, one of my favourite Kurt Russell's film I grew up was Backdraft. I don't think I've seen that. Yeah, Big Trouble in Little China, brilliant. I'll tell you what, JBO, The Searchers, that's really good as well. I like John Wayne. I like John Wayne quite a lot of the old when he was getting a bit older. The Searchers, True Grit, that's really fucking good. True Grit's brilliant. The remake of that's okay actually as well. And there's another one, another John Wayne one, but I can't remember what it's called. It's like him, this kid, this old man, possibly an Indian, and a dog. Or maybe they was going to rescue a kid. It's not The Searchers though, and maybe the Indian isn't. Yeah, but I remember John Wayne, another old bloke, and a dog anyway, and the dog getting shot. Right, I'm gonna try and catch up. ID, yeah, that's a brilliant film as well. I've got that. Yeah, ID's good. That'll probably come up in the ID. No, it wasn't True Grit either. It was a young boy, Liam. It was a young boy. If there was an Indian in it, it was John Wayne's friend. Definitely wasn't True Grit though. Don't start said I watched Pulp Fiction last night. Every time Mr. Wolf scene starts, I turn it off. I can't turn it off for some reason. Yeah. That's a good character, isn't it? We have adverts with Mr. Wolf in now, and actually done by Harvey Keitel. Yeah, selling. What does Mr. Wolf sell over here? Is it insurance or something? But it's actually Harvey Keitel doing it. I said, would you consider a 24-hour stream if you were paid first? Yeah, I would do that, mate. Yeah, I'd go for that. I'd try that. I'll probably do it for nothing. Yeah. I think though you can only do them for 8 hours on what I use. Yeah, They Live Rocket. That's another really good John Carpenter film. I've not seen on back Londonian, but I know of it. Gareth, yeah, Jackie Brown. I got that. I've got most of the Quentin Tarantino films on DVD. Londonian said it's one of my favourites. Thai Gangster. Yeah, I know a little bit about it. I've never watched that one. Mark said, tradition in my house on Christmas morning. Have a John Wayne film. Let me look at John Wayne IMDb and I'll see if I can tell you what the other one I really liked was. John Wayne IMDb. It just come up with IMDb. What the fuck didn't you hear me say John Wayne? John Wayne IMDb. Save me typing it. Direct line insurance, is that what it is? Yeah. Londinium said it's got really well done fight scenes. Not Rio Bravo. Yeah, Rio Bravo is good. I don't know if I've seen the other two, but Rio Bravo, that's the one with the singer in it. What's his name? Dean Martin in it. Yeah, not Old Yeller either. And I did not know John Wayne was bald. And said, I know this is stating the obvious, but Tarantino really does stand out from the other directors. He's the only current director whose projects I will, without question, get excited over. Yes, I can agree with you there, mate. Yeah. I'd get excited about John Carpenter as well, but he don't really make films now, does he? What the fucking what's this shit going on here? Going with this fucking cinema ticket bullshit. JBO should have mastered tradition when I was younger. I was watching the Sunday Western with my dad. I used to love it. Yeah. Rawhide, yeah. Don't start singing the fucking theme. Well, I won't hear you anyway, but I was fucking singing the theme tune to fucking Rawhide recently because of Liam. Now, fucking IMDb is absolutely terrible on a fucking phone. Yeah, Scum's good. That probably come up one day. Said Mike, what horror movie would you like your afterlife to be? Oh, I don't know. Let me think. What's that? Zombie strippers, is it? Oh, Hellraiser 2, probably. If you don't know why, someone else will tell you. Or Hellraiser. No, Hellraiser and Hellraiser 2, yeah. Then. Someone else will tell you why, hopefully. If you don't know. T2 says Scum is a cracking movie. Yeah, Scum is good. That'll probably come up on the thing. Noodle said, didn't John Carpenter write music as well? Yes, he did, mate. Yeah. And he still does now. Yeah. Yeah. Most of John Carpenter's films would have his own music in. Yeah. Yeah, he's really good doing music. John Carpenter's. He has concerts now that you can go to. So I said, on the topic of Westerns, I really enjoyed 3:10 to Yuma remake. I've not seen that, either of them, but I know of them. That's Christian Bale and matey from Gladiator, and I can't remember his fucking name now. It's weird he go brain dead like that. And I know exactly who it is. Charlie Prince played Ben Foster, was awesome to watch. This town's gonna burn. Noodle said, yeah, he would be at home. He would be bold at home and show it. Yeah, Liam's going on about our musical. We're going to do a Scum the musical. Well, we weren't going to, but well, not we were. Someone suggested he should at his thing he does. Don't go in the greenhouse. That's so. Then so I can't remember the name of it, but I would like that John Wayne film with Sophia Loren in it, where they're in the Sahara looking for the lost city. Not seen that one. Yeah, Lock, Stock and Snatch, they're brilliant. Yeah, that's Guy Ritchie. He was really good. He's gone a bit mainstream now, but when he was doing them sort of films, they was fucking really good, they was. Or at least it was some desert. Is John Wayne in that film Three Kings, is it? Where they find the baby in the desert? Is it called Three Kings? That's a remake of something, isn't it? Said, I couldn't imagine a bold John Wayne. That's really thrown me. And funny thing is, Open Range. I've not seen that, but I want to. I imagine, Mike, who was your greatest inspiration as a kid? I don't know. I can't think of any real people, really, that sort of inspired me. Partly what probably gave me my weapon obsession was films that starred Arnold Schwarzenegger. Who else? Let me think. Definitely Arnold Schwarzenegger films. They like Raw Deal and Commando and stuff like that. Yeah. Do you like Gareth? Yeah, Little Big Man. I have seen that one. The Mule I've not seen yet. Weapons Officer, I bet he went bold after filming The Conqueror. What's that one? I've not seen that. I'll be honest, I've not seen a massive amount of John Wayne films. But the later ones I've seen, I did enjoy. You know, I'd have to have a proper look. I've got the IMDb thing up here, but there's so many films it could be. So when I was a kid, I wanted to grow up to be a gunfighting archaeologist because I watched Brendan Fraser Mummy movie way too much. Yeah, mine was Arnold Schwarzenegger films. With the old gun porn he used to do, especially Raw Deal. Fucking just like sequent, you know, the Arnold Schwarzenegger films used to have what you proper gun porn. So it'd just be fucking really cool music with just fucking extended scenes of guns being loaded, you know. Oh, I just love all that. Rob, you're right, mate, if I didn't tell her. JBO said another good Western of John Wayne is The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one either. Noodle said Commando is also responsible for my Arsenal. Yeah, innit? You know, I could totally see that. Weapons I've said it was the Genghis Khan film they filmed in Nevada, nuke test. Ah, right, yeah. Well, I was thinking that was probably what made him go bold, but I didn't know it was that film that they filmed there. Yeah, because I was going to say that it was probably the being in the nuclear fucking test sites that you know, or being downwind of it anyway, wasn't it? Rob said, "I've a rat, Rit for a rat." Rock and Roller is a good film, very underestimated. Yeah, it's quite an unusual one, isn't it? Is that one of them ones? I've not seen that phrase. I've got it on DVD. It's Revolver, the one that don't make no sense, isn't it? JBO said it's Commando and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yes, it is. Yeah. If you ain't seen that, fucking watch that, man. That's brilliant. What's the one they should watch, Liam? The director's cut in it. Yeah. Liam said, yeah, it had Arnie in it. So I said, I remember he ended up making one of the kids too. One for kids too. Yeah, Last Action here is after when it got to I think Kindergarten Cop and Last Action Hero, I haven't watched a lot of Arnie films after that, but all his classic 80s ones, I've seen all of them. If you've never seen Hercules in New York, the original dubbed version where they're dubbing him with some weird American accent, that's worth watching because it's fucking hilarious. Hercules in New York. That was one of Arnold Schwarzenegger's first films, and they had to dub his voice to make him sound American. Then he said the film I was talking about was Legend of the Lost. Yeah, Rock and Roller was good. Wish they made a sequel. I'll have to watch that again soon. I've not watched that one. Yeah, Twins. I've only ever watched that once. It was a director's cut, as it has all the gore in it, like where he chops the guy's arm off with a machete, then beats another guy to death with a severed arm. Fuck's sake. It says, I wanted to be a musician, but I didn't have the right voice type for I played. I only started forging to make arrowheads when I used to make my own arrows. And I started doing knives and other stuff. Yeah, that's quite an interesting sort of turn, isn't it? You know, music to sort of blacksmithing, isn't it? That's very you know, opposites sort of thing, isn't it? Still creating things though. JBO said to yeah, that was a terrible film. It was as bad as Alexander with William Shatner. What, the Conqueror one? Iron Man said, Mike, can you do a rifle butt test? When your weapon runs dry, you can have a melee attack. I could probably do that. I may have to I'll see what I've got to do it with that I don't mind doing it with my shotguns actually, yeah. One of them I could do it with. It's just, my air rifle and that I wouldn't risk it. But yeah, I could do it with one of them, or I could make a fake, you know, I could make a wooden gun butt. You know what I mean? I could do it. Oh man, you got to watch Leon before tomorrow, before Sunday, if you're joining in the film club, and then we'll have a talk about it on there. There'll be a on the video tomorrow for the film club will be the premiere with a live chat on it. Yeah, Zombie hit with a shotgun buttstock. Yeah. Marshall says, Lone Star, cool, mate. You don't need to watch that. You say in my company at all. Oh, I've missed something there. Lone Star said to Mark, I know a few SEALs personally, and my best friends was in Ramadi in 04. I have a different take on all those dudes. I generally keep my mouth shut about because it's unpopular. You said, Mike, where do you get your people skills from? You're very good at being kind to others in the comments. Probably just because I quite dislike people who are like that. Do you know what I mean? I hate people who are assholes to people because it's unnecessary, isn't it? You don't have to be that way, so I try not to be. You know what I mean? I don't know, and I don't like people like that, really. You know what I mean? Because it's unnecessary. Well, I'm glad you yeah. Cheers, mate. Mark said suit show, if that's how you say it. Just uploaded a video on NRA meeting. Watch it, guys. I'll check that out later. What's the time? It's going fast tonight. The time is really going fast. Getting hot in it, though. Noticed I'm a bit warm now. Lone Star said to Marcus, I feel you. Real best sniper in American history, if you ask me, was Carlos Hathcock. A lot of Chris's stuff was unconfirmed. JBO said, Such is a good channel. He makes me laugh with the outtakes at the end. I think I used to be subbed to him years ago, again, when he was a small channel. Quite a few of the big channels used to actually comment on mine years ago. We used to be a part of this. I can't remember what the thing was called, but there was this bloke who would get a load of people together, and then you'd sort of do videos where you tagged each other. It was like a proper thing. Richard said, man has never cost a thing. Words to remember. Exactly, Rich. That's it, isn't it? That's it. Who said, I stopped watching Suits when he shaved his mustache. Mark was saying he was the guy in Nam, wasn't he? And then he said, do you watch old British comedy shows like Blackadder? Yeah, I love a bit of Blackadder, mate. I like all that kind of stuff. I've got quite a few up there. I've got things like, I'll read some of them out, what I've got. Not all old stuff, but I've got things like Father Ted, League of Gentlemen, Red Dwarf, British Empire, Bottom. Everyone loves a bit of Bottom. The Young Ones, Spaced, Trigger Happy TV, Nighty Night, Snuffbox, Garfield's Dark Place, Rabsy Nesbit, Alan Partridge, Bo Selector, Operation Good Guys, Peep Show. Yeah, I love all the sort of English comedies, Londonian. Kingsman, I've watched one of them, Zed. But I was drunk, so I don't really, I can't really tell you much about that. Yeah, up there, if you ever see me looking up there, that wasn't all my comedy DVDs either, but that's my comedy stuff up there. TV series. Iron Man said, I love movies. Leon, the guy kills people, loves plants, drinks milk, has a heart of gold. Yeah, even if I say it as that though, even if you've seen it, you got to watch it again so it's fresh in your mind. Lone Star said to me, only thing I don't like about Suits is that it's most impossible to find a negative review. All right, yeah. He answers emails too, unlike Mike. Fuck's sake. JBO said, I'm sure he was a sniper that got a kill in a scope. And Dinium said, I love Red Dwarf and Bottom, all that stuff. Yeah, good, isn't it? Yeah, British Empire. To be honest, I've not watched it for years. I've got series 1, 2, and 3 up there, but I think there's about 5 series, isn't there? Yeah, young ones, brilliant. Bow Selector, yeah. Yeah, brilliant stuff. Filthy Rich and Cat Flap, one of them I've never got round to watching yet. Exit, Chris Morris, he's actually got a new film out at the minute, right now. Or it's coming out very soon, so look out for that. I don't know what it's about. Yeah, Chris Morris, his stuff's always good. You know, Brass Eye and the Day to Day and all that. Yeah, I like Chris Morris's stuff. And I quite like re-listening to Jam, or watching Blue Jam's the radio show, and Jam is the TV series, isn't it? If you've never seen Jam, go on YouTube, look up Chris Morris Jam, watch some episodes of that. Fucking insane. And highly offensive. Really fucked up things. Like I'll tell you one of the sketches from Jam. There's a woman who rings up a plumber because her baby son's died, and she wants the plumber to try and bring the baby back, and she keeps offering him money until he takes it in the end. £1,000 an hour to fix her baby, the plumber. But then the plumber goes up and rigs the heating system through the baby. Sounds horrific. This is a comedy show, by the way. Rigs the baby up so that the plumbing's through it, so that she can, yeah. Sounds well fucked up when you say it out loud. Oh, God. Yeah, if you don't know Chris Morris stuff, it's fucking fucked up, but great. Right, I'm just going to skip a couple, get down to the bottom again. Londinium said, I think Blackadder the most, season 4. Yeah, that last series of Blackadder. Record Pigeon Court sketch. Hang on, no, I don't know which one that is. Which that one was actually. But yeah, no, I do like Blackadder, but I've not watched it for ages. What's the last one? The World War One one. It said really outstanding. I'll look out for that. Always original. I do remember him being banned from the radio because of that show. Yeah, I highly recommend going back and listening to Jam, or whichever one it is. Blue Jam is the radio show. It's got really good music in, and the sketches are fucking, yeah, insane. Noodle said, Mike, do you remember Strangers with Candy? No, I don't think so. I'm not off the top of my head anyway. What is that? No, I've never seen that then. No, I've never seen that. Must have missed that one. Yeah, you know what? I've never even heard of that. Londinium said it's where Stephen Fry plays the captain and he court-martialed Blackadder for shooting the carrier pigeon. Now I do remember. Yes, I do remember now, yeah. Monkey Dust Z, I've got series 1 of that on DVD. That's very good as well. That's quite offensive. You know, my favourite one of that was the my favourite sketch in that was the bloke who was in prison for 25 years. Yeah, the meat safe killer, but I never done it. And then he'd tell you some example of who really did it. And then they'd let him out, and he'd be after 25 years, and he'd be on his space offer, wouldn't he? Yeah. I'm just looking up there. Yeah, I've got series 1 on DVD, and I've got series 2 and 3, like on files. There's a lot of good sketches on that. Sorry if I've missed anyone's comments. I just thought I'd miss a couple of the chatting ones just to get back down to the bottom. Otherwise, I get so behind. If anyone's got anything they wanted me to read out, just put it on again. Iron Man said, do you plan to build and test a DIY ballistic blanket? One day, definitely, Iron Man. I ain't got no plans straight away, but I will do that. I will get around to doing something like that eventually, because I do want to try that kind of stuff. Yeah. Noodle said Strangers with Candy was about a drug addict dirtbag woman who gets out of prison, goes back to school. Oh, nice. And she continues to be trash. So funny. That does sound good. I just looked up the IMDb for that. Yeah. Zed, I like the pedo finder general. Yeah, that's a good scene. Yeah, good sketch. Lone Star said, I just want a Hot Fuzz or Shaun of the Dead sequel. Yeah. I'll be honest with you, quite a lot of you love Hot Fuzz, don't you? I thought Hot Fuzz was okay. I preferred Shaun of the Dead out of them two. Nothing wrong with Hot Fuzz. It is good. But for me, Shaun of the Dead is better. I think Liam prefers Hot Fuzz, don't you? And some of you others do. But, yeah. Both good films, but for me, Shaun of the Dead's the winner out of them two. But yeah, a sequel to that would be good. I doubt we'll ever get one, though. JBO, I'm a massive Monty Python fan, especially the films. Yeah. I've got all of the main films up there. I never used to be, though. It wasn't until my mate Graham introduced them to me about the age of 19, maybe a bit younger, 18. And then I fucking loved them after I started watching them. Yeah. And then he was a Shaun of the Dead was funny as fuck. I remember that. Yeah, Monty Python was class. T2 said, my dad always let me stay up to watch the Dick Emery show as a kid. I've never really watched that, but I know of it, T2. I do know what the Dick Emery show was. He would dress up as a woman occasionally, wouldn't he? But I don't really know much more about that than that. Mitch, you right, mate? He said Shaun of the Dead was better. Marshall sent JB Avatar sketch. I said Hot Fuzz was shit compared to Shaun of the Dead. My enduring memory of Monty Python, the TV series as a kid, was when I remember, I think it was John Cleese is playing the piano, and the piano lid shuts on his hands. It actually cuts his hands off, and he's holding his stumps up like that with squirting out blood. And being a kid, that like burned itself on my memory. Yeah. Paul, you know what? I've never seen that, and I like the Edgar Wright stuff, but since after Shaun of the Dead, I've not seen half their films. I've not seen the other Cornetto, the third Cornetto trilogy film, the last one, whatever that one's called. Can't remember off the top of my head. World's End. I've not actually seen that. It's but a scratch, yeah. Lone Star same. Prefer Shaun of the Dead. Hot Fuzz was still good. If they make a sequel, Ed should be responsible for the outbreak happening. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, I like Hot Fuzz as the supporting cast. There's lots of really good actors in. Yeah, Timothy Dalton, Jim Broadbent. What's her name from Peep Show? Is massive at the minute. I've gone brain dead again. I got that. She's in it, isn't she? Fuck's sake. It's weird how it suddenly goes off out your head. But yeah, now you say that, I can understand from that point, Liam. Yeah. Bob, you're right. Bob, that's good to see you on, mate. Knights that say knee. Yeah, exactly. It could be about Shaun trying to protect Ed from the military authorities. Yes, yeah, that's it. That sounds good. Benny Hill, yeah. Comic genius. Fuck's sake. Anyone for tennis? That's the sketch with the piano, I think. Oh, nice one, Dad. Yeah. Only Fools and Horses is a fucking ultimate English fucking classic, isn't it? Yeah. Actually, Terry Gilliam done the animation for Monty Python, of course. Mentioned Brazil. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, Terry Gilliam films are good. I like Baron Munchausen or whatever it's called. What's it? The Adventures of Baron Munchausen, Jabberwocky, and Time Bandits. Time Bandits good. Yeah, Del Boy. I must remember a B movie called Deadly Prey. I've never seen that, I don't think. I know of it though. Yeah, The Adventures of Baron Munchausen is a really good film, isn't it? Got slated, I think, when it came out, and hardly anyone watched it in the cinema. But that's a very, very underrated film, that is. Lone Star said it seems to be a comedy troupe never make sequels. That's it. Well, a lot of them, I think they, especially English ones, they sort of put something out really good and then don't like to milk it. There's a lot of English directors and that they'll make like we tend to do like 2 TV series or something, and then they end it so that it ends on a high. They don't tend to milk it. Some do, and I don't blame them. I would, but some like to end it on a high. Like you mentioned it. It was co-directed by the bloke who did Cemetery Man, Delamore. Yeah, the 2 Ronnies. Yeah. Yeah, Bob, I'm a big fan of Stanley Kubrick's films as well. There was something I was going to read there. Oh, Zed, how about the Comic Strip Presents? Some of those are excellent. I watched some of the Comic Strip Presents about a month ago, Zed, because they're all on... it was that, Rocket, Mr. Jolly Lives Next Door. I watched that about a month ago on all 4. They got nearly all of them on all 4. And occasionally at night when I'm a bit bored, I'll go and watch another Comic Strip Presents, because I remember them as a kid. Rome Star said, "They need to age. It's like fine wine. It's quality cigar. Do a sequel. That's it." Yeah, Faulty Towers. That was a classic that ended on 2 series, isn't it? I think the Grim Reaper prop is the same in both films as well. Oh, no. Yeah, I did not know that. Yeah, Clockwork Orange. That's why Malcolm, that's why Rocket earlier, JDR said to you, well, hello, Droogie, because it's the Droogs in it, in that, isn't it? Yeah, Clockwork Orange is good. A lot of hidden meaning in Kubrick's film, I believe Marcus was saying. Bob. Londinium, yeah, Liam does. He does have a good attention to detail, and he knows a lot about things. If he likes it, he'll know a lot about it. I said, Mike, what was the last movie you saw in the cinema? That would have been about 2 years ago, and I saw that new It film. I can't remember which was the last one. I saw that new It film. I saw Mother, and I saw some strange American film where this bloke was an assassin, I think. I can't remember what it's called. Might have been called American Assassin, actually. I think that's the last film I saw in the cinema. Exit saying Kubrick's Moon Landing was a good movie. Lone Star saying, you guys hear they are making another Bill and Ted? Yes, I did hear that. Yeah, I saw Keanu Reeves and that doing like a video for that. Not sure if it was a popular film. Yeah, no, it was popular over here. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I like that. I've not seen it for years and years and years, though. Maybe also, I love Faulty Towers. Yeah, the Germans don't mention the war. Yeah, Stanley Kubrick's films are brilliant. I actually watched Munchausen as I wanted to see a lot of the other films from Michael Sovi, that's how he said, had worked on. That's a good film, though. When did you watch that? Did you watch that recently, then, Liam? Yeah, that's a very underrated film, The Adventures of Baron Munchausen, and I assume not a lot of people have seen it because how badly it was slated. Maybe it may have been seen a lot, but I don't know. Irishman, you right, mate? Our Feed's Own Pet, I know of that, Rocket, but I've never got round to really watching that. Is that a Jimmy Nail in it and now Pat Roach in it? And I know some of the other actors, I can't think of their names now. Timothy Spall. He's a good actor. It was about 2 years ago when I watched it. Church and Stage Fright. Although he directly directed those two, he was an assistant director on Munchausen. See you later, Rich. Good night, man. I better go off in 5 minutes as well. Been a good stream again tonight. Yeah, I saw Mandy recently. Actually, that was good. Yeah, Mandy with Nicolas Cage and can't remember the woman's name, but yeah, I really liked that. It was trippy, and at some points it was like a 1980s action film with the sort of one-liners and the killings. It reminded me a bit like an Arnold, like Commando and that, where it was, yeah, with the the one-liners and the killings, killing people in elaborate ways. That was good. That a good Nicolas Cage film again, because he used to be great, Nicolas Cage, and then he started doing some crap stuff. He still does it now, doesn't he? But in his old days, everything he used to do was really good. Yeah, Barry Lyndon, I've never seen that. I've sent to Liam about that. Bob was saying, great Warhammer, Mike, and testing me. Thanks, Bob. It's just there, look, shit, next to my new walking stick I made. Oh, I'm really happy with that, Bob. Thank you for I'm glad you like it too. Dad said, I wonder why Jumbo Sabu wasn't on tonight. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's had a night out for the bank holiday. Who knows? Was he on yesterday? Because I was hoping he was on, because I thought he'd be interested in them knives. Rocket said only series 1 and 2. What was that too, mate? Oh, Alfred's in Pet or something else. Throat's going a bit funny now. Yeah, see you later, Rich, if I didn't say. Good night, mate. He said he was at a jumble sale. No, it might have been. Lone Star said, oh, that's it. Did you see Face Off? Got Cage and Travolta doing their best caricatures of each other. It's brilliant. I'm ready for the big ride, baby. I've not seen that. I know of it, though, and I know about it. Oh, actually, no, I may have seen it, but only once, years ago. Yeah. Rid. Yeah, ride. I thought it was that when I was saying it. I thought it can't be rid. But I read it as I saw it. Yeah. Don't forget to like. What's the likes at the minute then? Anyway, I would be interested to see. All right, Donna. I'm only going to be on for 2 more minutes. So I'm sorry about that. How come you're always late lately? Londinium said, have you noticed the huge delivery time delay from Blades and Bows since they're closing? It took 2 weeks for my sword to arrive. I've not bought anything, but they did say about that, didn't they? That it might take a while. Cheers, Peach. In their they said about that in their thing, just in case people mentioned it. But you can't. Yeah, I can understand that though. Irishman said the best Nick Cage in the last 15 years was Season of the Witch. I saw that. That was with Ron Perlman, wasn't it? Is that his name? Yeah, that's quite good. I enjoyed that. And possibly an English bloke, wasn't it? The other one. Maybe an English bloke doing an American. Not or was they all pretending? I don't know now. Or was they all doing English accent? I can't remember now. Yeah, leaving Las Vegas, Marcus. I love that. Being a sort of recovering alcoholic, I can quite relate to that as well. Yeah. And have done some of the things he's done when he's drunk, similar sort of things. Yeah, Leaving Las Vegas is a very good film. Especially if you're an alcoholic. You can really, it's quite realistic as well. Londinium said I'm going to buy all their swords and resell them after the ban. Good idea. I'll see you, JBO. Sorry I missed that. Good night, mate. I only noticed because Lone Star said. Bob said Nick Cage movie 8mm scared the crap out of me. I've seen that once, Bob. That's a good film, that is. They have a crossbow in that, don't they? Similar to my old one. They have a bayonet crossbow. I think it's the Commando. It's not. So I had the Commando 2. Yeah, that's a good film, and I wouldn't mind rewatching that. Got 7 so far, have you, London? Yeah, keep getting them, mate. And he said, I've not seen Midnight Cowboy. Again, that's Jon Voight and I can't remember his name. Again, I know exactly who it is. Mate, he's from Papillion, wherever you say it. I'll go completely brain dead, I know. I'm from Rain Man. Is it that? Yeah. What's his fucking name? Dustin Hoffman. It's weird. I just cannot think of their names sometimes. I know exactly who they are. That's a film I do want to watch, though. That's on my list of videos to watch. Right, I better go off now. Yeah, Straw Dogs. Right, yeah. So I'll be on next week. Don't forget tomorrow. If you want to join in with the film club and actually discuss it with me, with it fresh on your mind, watch this before tomorrow in the day, in midday, and then you can have a discussion with me with it fresh in your mind. You know what I mean? And then we'll pick the next film afterwards. We'll have to talk about that next time, Lone Star. But yeah, I'll speak to you all next time. So see you tomorrow in the week on the videos. I'll do a premiere for tomorrow's video, so we'll have a live chat on it. Yeah, that's been good. I've enjoyed it. Yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you later. Good night. See you in the next one. If you don't know, I'll be back on next Friday and Saturday, 9 to 11 again, unless I go out. Because that is 2 days before my birthday. Next Saturday. So I may end up going out, but I doubt it. I've not got nothing planned. Yeah. See you later. Good night. Thank you for watching.